The Baltimore Orioles are experiencing a difficult start to the 2025 Major League Baseball season. A stretch described in the article as a near crisis after a year of significant success in 2023. The Orioles finished April with a 12-18 record, placing them last in the AL East with the worst run differential in the American League before Friday's game. This challenging start is a stark contrast to their 2023 season, where they won 101 games and experienced very little failure. According to the article, the main culprit for their struggles is the collapse of the starting rotation. General Manager Mike Elias met with reporters to address the team's poor record and took public responsibility for the pitching problems. Quote Elias stating that while it's difficult to contend with the level of injuries, quote, even that aside, they've had a poor start. And that's my responsibility. I'm in charge of baseball operations. When we have a bad record to start the year, that's my responsibility. The article details the specific struggles in the pitching staff. Key starters like Zach Eflin and Grayson Rodriguez are on the injured list. Along with Albert Suarez, other pitchers have performed poorly, including Dean Kremer with a high ERA, Charlie Morton, who has an 0-6 record and high ERA and has been moved to the bullpen, and Kyle Gibson, who had a very rough first start, allowing home runs to 4 of the first 5 batters he faced in his first big league start of the season. Their team ERA of 5.47 entering Friday ranked 29th among the 30 MLB teams, lower than only Miami's. The article notes Elias is facing second-guessing for his offseason decisions, particularly losing key pitcher Corbin Burnes to free agency and signing several pitchers like Tomoyuki Sugano, Charlie Morton, and Kyle Gibson to one-year deals totaling over $33 million. If these pitchers continue to perform poorly, it could be seen as a misuse of resources. Elias acknowledged what the rotation could have been if healthy, also mentioning Kyle Bradish and Tyler Wells are expected back from elbow surgery at some point. Manager Brandon Hyde also commented on the team's start, saying, quote, nobody's happy with how we've performed so far. We have higher expectations for ourselves. He talks with Elias multiple times a day, and they are, quote, not satisfied in the least bit. Elias expressed confidence in Hyde and his faith in the team's talented group, outlining efforts to get players healthy and performing better. He mentioned updates on injured pitchers, including Eflin and reliever Andrew Kittredge expected to make minor league rehab appearances Sunday, and Rodriguez potentially throwing by the end of the month. In summary, the Baltimore Orioles are experiencing a difficult start to the season, primarily due to a pitching collapse. GM Mike Elias has publicly taken responsibility, acknowledging the challenges but expressing faith in the team's ability to improve and address issues through getting healthy, better performance, and necessary adjustments to meet their higher expectations.